Welcome to this episode of Hell or High Rollers, an adventure set in DnD Hell. It will almost certainly contain adult content. Enjoy!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Hell or High Rollers! Yeah! My name is Dave Hearn and I am your GM. You're going to be hearing a lot of my voice throughout the next hour and a bit.
Hello, my name is Chris Leask and I play the character of GlueBrick Bumbledung, who is a barbarian Goliath. And we're not exactly sure why GlueBrick goes into his uncontrollable rages, but here is a few examples from a long list of his triggers. Getting splashed by a passing carriage. Tutting. Yeah, when a tankard leaves a condensation ring on a table. Corn on the cob. A bard performing a song in E minor.
That one in particular is interesting to me because it means that GlueBrick has perfect pitch.
Yeah. There's a lot. He might seem simple, but he's also like really
It's a musical genius.
And with that, let's roll the next one. It is Henley Whispers.
Oh, yes.
Hello, I'm Henry Shields and I play Henley Whispers, aka Jeffrey Archer.
very good.
Simple, classic.
Very simple. Yeah.
Human ranger, seed sower, flower grower, the distance goer. Henley goes the distance, and by that I mean he's a long distance runner.
Okay.
He invented a kind of version of long distance running called long distance fleeing.
Oh, I see, running away.
He runs away from things, but over great distances, often being chased by a bee or a wolf or his own thoughts.
Oh.
And how far does he have to go to get away from it? Do you know
26 miles.
It's a marathon. Yeah. Once you're a marathon away, you know you're safe.
what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Famous phrase.
I'm one marathon away.
Classic. Adam Megiddo.
Hello, I am Adam Megiddo, and I play the role of Eric Sanguinious, the human necromancer who lives alone in the Hivers Tower out in the Rodney Marsh. He is an inventor of sorts, most recently trousers for ants called pants.
Oh my God, that's impressive.
Very good.
I don't think anything more can be added to that. That's genius.
Well, I'd say you're being kind.
I think it's brilliant. And finally,
I am Ellie, and I play Ghoul, a 5-inch tall campestry from the James Woods. And the day after April Fool's Day, Ghoul likes to have a little something called April Ghoul's Day, which is April the 2nd, and it's the day when he plays tricks on all the people who basically gets revenge on all the people who have tricked him on April Fool's Day.
oh wow, okay.
What kind of revenge are we talking?
It's quite dark.
Bath of acid.
What's he all run to the bath?
It's not
and
like
then-
fun pranks.
No, it's like he's deeply offended. He's like affronted and disrespected.
So after a series of gentle pranks played one morning,
japes.
you go basically on a murder spree.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't. I don't think he gets very far, but it's
It's like Ghoul's own little purge.
yeah.
And on that somber note, let's begin the next episode of Hell or High Rollers! We last left the Happy Boys when you were crossing a frozen lake and you were being pursued by a monster under the ice known as a Remorhaz. So basically what you guys tried to do was try to fish it and then sort of use it as a kind of makeshift slingshot to fire you across the ice.
It was a genius plan.
It was actually a really
So
good
good.
plan. And I, as the games master, genuinely was like, I would love this to work. Mm-hmm. In true Happy Boys.
It did work, more or less. He's back in the room.
No inspiration for that.
Inspiration?
There hasn't been inspiration in a long time,
hasn't.
I would say.
Adam got one like 2 episodes ago.
yeah,
Yes,
you did.
that's
I
true.
can't remember for what.
Oh, something hilarious.
Yeah.
Something absolutely hilarious. So you slid out onto the ice.
We did.
About like 8 feet. And we're saying the ice, I believe I said, was about 200 feet.
Yes.
Only 192 to go.
Okay.
And you feel the tremor of the Remorhaz coming coming up from underneath the ice. The Remorhaz has already consumed the merry fellows.
So he's full.
He's a greedy little Remorhaz, isn't he?
He's not hungry anymore. Maybe just come say hello, maybe.
Right, do we know
Okay,
what...
okay, so
I
will
think
you...
we get off the ice right now and just go back to the land, or
Run
are we
back,
stuck
run
here?
back,
I think,
run back.
No,
yeah.
wait. We stay where we are.
Yeah.
Ghoul, we know about this creature, don't we?
We do! I know everything there is to know about this creature. Your birthday's the 22nd of May. Your favorite color is green.
Ghoul, none of that was correct. No, what do you know about the Remorhaz?
So you guys have found out some information about it in the last episode, but let's both of you roll me another investigation check. To see
Investigation or Arcana?
yeah, actually, if you want to roll Arcana, absolutely roll Arcana.
Okay, yeah, great. I got a 16.
16.
17.
17, very good. So, Eric, with your Arcana check, you are able to learn that it is immune to cold and fire damage. And it also has a heated body. So if anybody touches the Remorhaz, you take 3d6 fire damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
So it's lucky you didn't ride it.
So it's just in this icy water, like constantly being cooled.
Yeah, and it can
That's cool.
boil and bubble, and it can switch it off and on again.
Oh, wow.
However, Ghoul, you learn
Aha!
that the Remorhaz has something called tremor sense. It feels vibrations.
Okay.
It can still see and stuff, but obviously when it's under the ice,
It's just
it's
going off.
feeling the surface of the
And
ice.
sound waves as well, maybe? Like any kind of vibration.
Any kind of vibration, exactly.
So,
All right, everybody! We must be completely still. We must be completely silent.
So as you shout that, the vibrations become more intense as the
Yeah, it was
Remorhaz
quite
is
loud.
accelerating itself towards you.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and create a sound away from us.
oh, very
Oh,
good.
nice.
So now I can do that as a cantrip, so I can keep that going. Every now and again I can just get a sound going away from us.
Yeah, that's great.
Very
But
good.
we should still be quieter than the sound that I'm creating.
Yeah.
I mean, it says even the example here is I can create beating of drums. So
That
that's
was great, yeah.
Yeah. So I just rolled an intelligence check with advantage for the Remorhaz because you guys were very loud.
Yes.
And it got a natural 1 and a 2.
Oh,
So,
Wow.
stupid Remorhaz.
Silly
the
Billy.
tremor is moving away from you to follow the sound of the beating drum.
Okay, we will continue to be quiet, and I will continue to keep the illusions going.
Guys, I think I have an idea.
Okay.
I cast polymorph. We turn GlueBrick into a giant slug, and we slide over this lake.
Slow and quiet.
Slug and slide across the lake.
I think I'm going to do this. We've had a rest, so I have my spell slot back.
Just in case, before you turn me, what is the plan?
You are going to become a loathsome, disgusting slug. And you will drag this sled behind you, and we shall slowly and quietly make our way to the other side.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, good God. And before I have a chance to finish, I'm turned.
Yeah, so I think the spell, Ghoul just concentrates really hard. He scrunches up his little eyes, and then poof, you just turn into a big slug.
Yeah.
A giant slug.
A giant...
Is there such a thing as a D&D giant slug,
I
David?
don't know.
There is. I'm going to
Okay.
say you can turn GlueBrick into a giant slug.
Giant slug. Excellent.
Okay, okay.
Here we go.
Bam!
Bam, and I am. Bam,
Yeah,
bam.
I'm really
Giant
bad at
slug.
describing what happens when spells happen. I
Bam
don't
was
know.
clear enough. We all know what
Very
bam
clear.
means.
And in that space of time, it was GlueBrick slug.
Yeah, GlueBrick slug. I think it's just pretty instantaneous.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
like,
Henley tiptoes quietly across the ice, very, very quietly and carefully.
Great.
And slithers up onto the giant slug. And I think he grabs the eye stalks that slugs have.
Yeah.
And holds them like reins.
Nice.
So he can
Nice.
steer GlueBrick.
Okay, great.
And where is Eric?
Are
Eric
we
and
dragging
Paul?
the sled, or are we leaving the sled?
I think the sled might make noise.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
well, we'll
might.
put the sled on the slug's back. And
Yes.
I'll sit on the very end, at the rear, on the tail bit.
Yeah,
On the
is it-
thinnest part of the tail with Paul.
Yeah.
And where's Ghoul? Sorry.
Ghoul is on the head,
standing at the front like
standing
a captain.
in between the
between
two
the eye stalks.
eye stalks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you roll me 7d6 of damage against the
fuck.
slug?
Oh,
You set that up.
I forgot that.
Dead slug.
Is it
Dead
me,
slug.
or is it its own
It's its
It
own
would
stats.
be your own. It would be
stats of the slug?
Yeah.
Fuck, if this wipes them out, we're all just back to square one and making a load of noise.
But with a dead slug.
With a dead
It's dead
slug.
slug.
I believe you transform back into
Yeah,
your
you
original
will.
form.
It's 29 damage.
Giant slug has 27 hit points.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Such a good idea.
I rolled so high.
Wait,
So does the slug now disappear?
What happens?
Okay, so you've done 29 damage. Giant Slug has 27, so you go back to just being GlueBrick.
Oh, no.
Any excess damage is carried over. So
So I take
GlueBrick takes 2 damage.
Right,
Oh
and we
my-
all, crashed down
So
onto
we
the
crashed
ice.
down,
You
making
make
a
a ton of
huge
noise.
sound.
You crashed out onto the ice.
What?
Fuck, run!
Okay,
I think we just run and try and get across
Start
it.
running across
You're
the
just
lake.
sprinting across the ice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
reckon
it was
so.
a great plan, Ghoul, but we immediately fucked it. Let's go.
And you know what? We can let's just fucking run.
You're just running.
I'm just dashing.
Yeah, I'm
great.
running as well.
So you guys are 8 feet out into the ice, all right? Now you're all sprinting. Sprinting
Yeah,
across.
yeah, dash,
Okay,
dash, dash,
right.
dash.
Now you've got to get 200 feet, so you've got 192 feet to go.
Good.
Are you guys dashing?
Oh, absolutely.
as fast as we can.
But what about running? You're all very handsome.
Very good, Dave.
You're all
Very
dashing. You're all dashing. I'm going to say you can all dash 60 feet, all right?
Yeah.
Including Paul. He's terrified. He's been fueled, adrenaline by
Come on, Paul.
He's moving with you. Now, here are the mechanics, okay? We're going to do 3 rounds of this. Each of you, including Paul, is going to roll 1d6, all right? We're going to add those d6 together. Now, if the total number hits 20 or above, the Remorhaz is going to find you.
Oh, God, okay.
Now, the key thing to remember here is the number does not reset on each round. It stacks.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
60 feet, 120 feet, 180 feet,
Assuming we keep dashing.
assuming you keep dashing, exactly.
You wanted to slow down.
Yeah.
But then it'd take longer.
And then you've got your remaining sort of 20 feet at the end. All right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
yeah, completely.
Now, because Eric's doing his minor illusion, we're going to say for this first round, the Remorhaz fails his intelligence check.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a d6. I'm going to minus that from your total.
Great.
Okay?
Okay.
So, first round, everyone dashing.
Dash.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Henley Whispers,
Oh,
let's
God.
go. D6.
That's 6.
That's a 6.
4.
That's 10.
3.
That's 13.
2.
That's 15. We're high already.
What does Paul get?
What about Paul?
Paul got a 5. Oh my god!
We immediately failed.
The Remorhaz bounced down!
No!
What about the minor illusion?
Oh,
Yes!
yeah. So well remembered,
Yeah.
well remembered. Okay. That's a 6.
Woo!
So you're back down to 14.
Back down to
Hey.
14.
So it
Okay,
bursts
okay,
out the
okay.
ground. It goes, huh? And dives back under.
Okay, so we're now 68 feet across.
You're 68
Okay.
feet across.
And we are right on the verge of being eaten. I think we need a different plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop dashing.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I think
Okay, we
all stop.
Yeah, let's pause.
Everyone's going to stop. Okay, great. You skid to a halt.
Okay,
Okay.
let's think.
Yeah, Henley, what is it?
I'm gonna cast silence.
Yes!
Nice.
But I can't move the sphere. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna cast silence 10 feet away from me because it's a 20-foot radius
So you're going
sphere.
to buy yourself...
Oh wait, 20-foot radius. So I'm going to cast it 20 feet away from me. So we're in the one
The
edge
edge
of
of
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got 40 feet in which we make no noise.
Great.
Nice.
Great. That gives us some time.
Clear my maths for me. Radius is not diameter, right? So diameter is 40 feet.
Yeah.
Great. And you're learning something on this podcast, guys. So you get 40 feet for free.
Yeah,
Lovely.
43 feet of silence, and it means that the Remorhaz can't go to where we just were because it saw us.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So we keep walking.
Okay,
40
we
feet.
walk.
Yeah, go through it.
We've got
There we
40
go.
feet.
So you've gone. You're 108 feet now.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. You got 92 feet to go.
Anyone else got any ideas?
Well, I mean,
Turn me into a slug again.
I had this slug thing that.
You used your only
You did
spell
great.
slot though. It was a great idea. It was a great idea. You then killed that slug.
Guys, why do my plans never work?
Hey, no, they do.
I want to be like that worm.
Oh.
He was so cool.
But that worm's fucking dead now,
I
so
want to be like that worm.
you're alive. Ghoul.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
We're being quite loud, aren't we?
We're in the zone of silence.
We can't be in the zone of silence because then we wouldn't be making any noise.
Yeah. You can't
So
speak
yeah,
to each
in
other.
fact, this whole conversation
It's just nothing. Being said. We're all guessing what the other person's saying.
I think we're good at lip reading.
You're right.
Yeah.
I do like clock towers.
And we emerge from the other side of the zone of silence and go, okay, let's be quiet now.
So you guys have stepped out of the zone of silence.
Yep.
Now, this is me giving you a big helping hand here. The Remorhaz has just succeeded on its intelligence check, even with a -3.
Okay.
So it knows the minor illusion is not an illusion. Sorry, is an illusion.
All right.
I failed my intelligence check.
We have 92 feet to go.
All right, who has the strongest throwing arm?
GlueBrick.
I wonder who.
All right, GlueBrick. I'm gonna get in this. Wait, what? Did you have more?
No, I was done.
No, it's all right. We got time.
No.
Fucking run!
All right, you launch me out of this thermos to the edge of the lake, and then I'll distract it with my sounds.
Thermostat me. Thermostat? Is it a thermostat?
It's close
We've got
enough.
time.
All right.
I grabbed
So
the-
what, Ghoul's going in the...
I'm jumping in the thermos like I
And
did
you're
before.
just going to try and... GlueBrick's going to just try and launch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to hold it up like a bazooka, whack the back of it, so it's like a,
Okay,
like a
great.
bazooka.
Oh, so we're
launching.
firing Ghoul again.
Firing me to
Yeah,
the edge.
yeah.
Okay, great. So
torpedo.
roll me an athletics check.
26, mate.
26. Great. Roll me a D100
Oh.
and add 10 because it's such a high roll.
75.
Great. So you are launched 75 feet. So you're really close to the end. You're like 20 feet away from the
Amazing.
edge, but you're still on the ice. Ghoul.
Okay.
Okay. Now I need GlueBrick and Ghoul to roll me. This is your action for this round.
Oh,
so
right,
roll me a
okay.
D6.
Okay. Oh, 5.
5. So we're up to. So 4. Yeah, we're over 20 because we were on 14. So we're on 23. And I'm going to say because Ghoul got the highest. You were slapped down onto the ice, and the Remorhaz is barreling its way towards you.
Okay, well, I'm going to run as fast as I can to the edge of the lake.
Great. Okay. What are Eric and Henley doing?
Well, we can see it coming this way, can't we? We can
It's
see
going to Ghoul.
It's going towards Ghoul.
It's going towards
heading
Ghoul.
towards the edge of the lake.
We could zap it with a spell.
I could fire an arrow. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to run my regular 30 feet forward.
Great. Yep.
Which
you do
gets
that.
me... I'm keeping track of my own one. I'm down to 62 feet.
62 feet. Yep. Yeah.
And I'm going to ready a shot and try and shoot the thing as it emerges. Try and get it to turn away from Ghoul, maybe.
Nice. Okay. Eric, are you
I'm
using your
preparing-
30 feet as well?
30 feet, and
Great.
then I'm preparing lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Nice. And GlueBrick, have you moved your 30 feet as well?
So yeah,
After
while
you-
they're
after
attacking,
you've
I'm
launched
going to
Ghoul?
launch,
Nice.
see that it's made the noise, and I'm going to start running to help.
Okay, great.
So the three of us, GlueBrick, Eric, and Henley, are all 62 feet away.
And Paul.
And Paul. and Paul.
So we're going to say that you are Ghoul. You've got 30 feet movement, right? So you can get to the edge of the lake onto snow land.
Okay, so I'm on the land, and then I'm just going to start screaming at the worm.
But it's going to burst out of the ice and come for Ghoul. So it'll still be within range of you. It'll still be
shit.
able to attack you.
Then my plan was for nothing. Why did my plans never work?
Oh, Ghoul, but you led it away from us. It was great.
Yeah. Wait, was that Henley or Henry?
Both.
But importantly, as it breaches the ice, we have an arrow shot and lightning bolt, right?
Yep.
Great. So guys, roll me for attack.
Well, I get 2 arrow shots. Actually.
Yep. Great.
It's a dirty 20 and a 16.
Great. So your first attack hits, and your second attack clatters off of its thick, scaly armor.
Understandable. And I do 7 damage to it with that arrow.
7 damage.
Oh, but I also do my dreadful strikes, which add 1, so 8 damage.
8 damage in total. It barely flinches. And Eric's lightning bolt.
Boom, 8d6 unless it makes a dex save.
Okay, great. What's it got to beat?
16.
16. Great. And it gets a 4. So it takes the
8d6.
full 8d6. Roll me 8d6.
Oh, nice.
That's very good.
Wow.
29.
Wow. That's
29
incredible.
damage.
So much more impressive than my shitty arrow.
Yeah, that was rubbish.
Yeah, that's all I've got, though.
Yeah, your lightning bolt smashes into the back of it, and it is enough to turn its attention to where that came from and away from Ghoul.
Okay.
Now, everyone, roll me initiative.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Very
Yeah, we're in
Here
a
we
fight
go.
on a lake, guys.
Hey, where you going, scaredy cat? Couldn't handle the Ghoulmeister?
The Ghoulmeister. Nice.
AKA the Ghoulmeister.
Yeah, Ghoul
I
thinks that the worm's afraid of him.
I got 19.
19.
19.
19.
17.
17.
14.
Great. And it is Ghoul to go first.
All right, hear this.
And he casts deafness. on.
Loves making things deaf and blind.
He does. He will take away their senses.
So you can cast blindness and deafness, right?
So, yeah, I can deafen a foe. It actually only lasts 1 minute, but the attack save is a Constitution of 16.
He gets a natural 1.
Ah, yes!
So
amazing.
you've tried to deafen him.
Yes.
Is that correct? So you're trying
Yes.
to take away his tremor sense.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what? I'm going to say that's absolutely worked. And it starts like thudding its hands on his little millipede hands on the floor to try and like sense where it is. And it's freaking out.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Great one.
Also, just to let you know, the Remorhaz does have eyes. It can still see, but it
Okay.
doesn't have its tremor sense.
Blindness!
You've deafened it. You've taken away one of its senses.
And now I'm scurrying.
Now you're scurrying away. Excellent.
But heroically scurrying.
Yeah.
Heroically scurrying. I wonder if
With great gravitas.
Great. Next up, it is Henley.
I think I'm going to move another 30 feet.
Towards it.
Oh, that's scary, isn't it? But yeah. I guess it's better than staying where I am.
Yeah, because it's
Sitting
kind of
dark.
blocking your way off the ice at
Yeah,
the
so
moment.
I'm just going to run 30 feet towards it, which puts me, I think, 32 feet from the shore.
We'll call it 30.
That's nice, because
For
I was
my
going to say
brain.
that's a really annoying 2 feet, because that takes me another round.
Yeah. Basically, if I remember, you'll have to do the 2 feet.
Yeah. And I draw my bow and lightning fast fire 2 more arrows.
Boom, boom. Nice. Okay, great. Roll me for attack.
18 and a 12.
18 hits. 12 flies wide.
And with my dreadful strikes, that's a total of 11 damage.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
The Remorhaz takes a second arrow into it, and it is okay.
Yeah,
He's doing pretty well. He's doing all right. It is now the Remorhaz's turn.
Oh no, and I'm isolated now. Shit.
Okay, so the Remorhaz slithers its way over, and it bites down on Henley Whispers.
Oh no! Oh no, there's so many dice being rolled.
That's a lot of dice.
This is not good. This is not
We'll
It
get out of
does 29 piercing damage plus another 9 fire damage.
Oh!
So it hits you for 38 in one hit, and you are now grappled in its jaw. You are restrained in its mouth. You can roll a saving throw on your next turn, but it may attempt to swallow you.
Oh fucking hell!
Oh my god.
Okay, so
I'll be in there with the fucking fellows.
yeah,
the merry fellows.
you could hear the merry fellows screaming as they're being burnt in acids in
no.
your stomach.
Okay, GlueBrick, Eric, help me!
It is now Eric's turn.
I'm going to move 30 feet, not right towards the thing, but at an angle.
Adjacent.
Yeah, so I'm just, so I'm making some progress across the lake.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep myself a bit of a distance.
Great.
From the Remorhaz. I don't think cast Lightning Bolt at it, because if it's in contact with Henley, that will probably damage Henley. It will electrocute Henley.
Yeah, he's very conductive
So
as well.
I will instead cast Tidal Wave.
Nice.
Conjure a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. So hopefully it will damage the creature and it will wash Henley away.
Oh, like dislodge.
Oh, lovely.
Dislodge
Yeah.
Henley. Great.
On a failed dexterity saving throw, the creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. On a successful save, it just takes half as much and isn't prone.
So it's a DC 16, right?
Yes.
And it rolls 7.
Take that.
Take that. So roll me for damage. Is that what Eric says? Just take that.
Take that, you fiend. 16.
That's the full damage to
Yes, but it will knock it prone if it's failed its save, and hopefully the water washes Henley 30 feet away.
it. I'm going to say it does. It knocks
Nice.
its kind of. Imagine it like a giant snake with loads of legs.
Yeah.
It knocks its kind of the neck and head part slams into the ground, into the ice. There's this huge tidal wave out of nowhere of water and ice clatters into it. I'm going to say it dislodges Henley, from its mouth.
Henley rolls free on the ice, sort of absolutely ruined, clatters to a halt and goes, bit off more than you could chew.
As you just slap and skid. But yeah, you don't move further away. You kind of move parallel to the shore.
Yeah.
So you're skidding. You skid like a few feet away. And it is now GlueBrick's turn.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is... How far do you think I can throw Eric?
I don't know. How far do you want to throw him?
30 feet, because that's how far he's got.
So you're going to run up to... You can use movement to run up to Eric.
And then
you're
my
gonna
action to throw him.
You're going to try and throw him. Okay.
To save him, yeah, I think so.
I reckon you could probably get him quite far, because I reckon you could slide him across the ice.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
like curling.
There we go. I thought curl him. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run, but also what I'm going to do is I'm going to run towards Eric, and then as I'm running towards him and seeing all my friends kind of getting hurt by this horrible worm monster creature snake with legs thing, I kind of feel this cold energy and find that I can actually move 10 feet a bit further because I can actually move 40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, but as I move 40 feet, I'm going to grab him and slide him. So with that last 10 feet, use that momentum to like slide him across the floor and try and get him off the icy
you're
lake.
moving. You're kind of proposing you move 30 feet and then use your kind of 10 feet as a
As kind of, I moved the
as
10 feet, but
momentum.
I'm just more describing it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great. So roll me an athletics check.
GlueBrick, what are you doing?
Trust me here. Oh, shit. 13.
30. Yeah, it's not great. So you're trying to throw him like 30 feet.
Yeah,
Slide him, right?
Slide him.
Slide
Just sort of
30
knock
feet.
me over.
Slide him into Henley. Like,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Bounces me.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say you slide him 13 feet. Closer. Yeah,
13 feet.
But
Now
as-
look how closer you are, though.
Far out. How far am I now from the other?
you're closer to
so
it,
you
I'll
were
tell you
30
that.
feet. You had 30 feet to go, and now you've got
17
like
feet away.
17 feet. The irony is that you've obviously knocked Eric prone, and on your turn you have to spend half your movement standing up.
And that leaves you with 15, so you're back to 2 feet again.
But imagine I might be able to slide you again.
I look forward to it.
And that's your whole action, whole turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Paul, what does Paul do?
Paul is the last to go.
Paul,
save us.
hour.
Yeah, come on. Pull it out the bag, Paul.
Come on, Paul.
So Paul's going to use his 30 feet. He's
Come
gonna
on,
move.
mate.
He's moving into the danger. He's moving closer, and Paul is going to cast mirror image. So Paul is going to create illusionary duplicates of himself to appear in a space. And each time the creature goes to attack Paul, it must roll a d20 to determine whether it attacks one of the mirror images.
Ah, well, as long
And-
as you're okay, Paul.
But Paul runs up. He's 30 feet. He casts a mirror image on himself, and he just goes, "Oi, oh!" And he starts clapping like
Very
in
good.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's just like, "Come on, you multi-legged bastard! Come on!" And he's got no weapons. He's just like
He's brave.
screaming
Paul's
at the
brave.
Remorhaz
Well
to
done.
try and
Well
like
done him.
Yeah.
get its attention.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's
say
about time he pulled his weight. In
He
this.
did,
He
yeah.
has been
Yeah.
holding out.
You're going to be with the happy boys. You got to earn your place.
You do.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the Remorhaz turns on Paul and turns his attention. It's worked. And we are back to the top of the order. It's now Ghoul's turn.
Okay, so Ghoul on the shore is going to cast Moonbeam. So a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, so onto the Remorhaz. Constitution saving throw, 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save.
The Remorhaz has a +5 to Constitution.
Ooh, wow. That doesn't sound good.
However, it rolled a 7, so that's 13.
Nice.
Yeah, take
So-
that.
Let there be light!
Very good.
And a moon beam comes down from the skies of Maladamini and pierces straight into the Remorhaz. And can you roll me 2d10?
Yes. 19.
19.
Very good.
So now the moonbeam is up, so you can use it on your next turn. You can move it around.
Great.
I'm going to say it also starts to like damage the ice beneath the
Oh, yeah,
the
it's
Remorhaz
melting the ice.
and starts
Okay.
to like crumple the ice underneath.
Ooh.
The Remorhaz it's still going pretty strong, but the moonbeam is on it and is now Henley's turn.
Okay, Henley needs to get up as well, so he clambers back to his feet. I think I'm still 30 feet away.
Yeah, you're still 30 feet. You can make it onto the shore if you want.
No, well, I'd have to dash because I've lost half my movement standing
because
up.
you were prone.
I was prone.
Yeah,
So
well
I-
done.
I
Good
go,
D&D.
So I go 15 feet,
Yeah.
and I can really see the shore, and I'm really like, you. But
You can dash if you want.
no, I'm going to shoot the thing. I'm going to do
Okay.
another 2 shots
You
at
want to
it.
get some more damage on it.
Yeah.
Nice. Roll me for attack.
God, I'm rolling terribly. 15 and 18.
Your 18 hits.
Yeah.
Your 15 flies wide into the rocks.
Yeah, it's another 11 damage.
11 damage. Guys, you are chipping away at the
Yeah,
Remorhaz.
we can do this.
Bearing in mind it killed the Merry Fellows
Yeah.
like almost instantly.
Oh, I have a bonus action,
Nice, go on.
which I will use to cast Misty Step.
Yes, God, I love D&D.
Which teleports me 30 feet. So I get onto the shore 15 feet clear of the shore.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Hi, Henley.
God, I love D&D.
Yeah. He's using a bonus action.
Yeah.
And you can use Misty Step as a bonus action.
Yes, it's a bonus action.
Fucking sick, man. Level 7 ranger.
Hi, Ghoul. Made it.
Yeah.
I love, like, Shields, you're so good at puns. And then just occasionally it's like, made it. Okay, it is now the Remorhaz's turn.
Oh, shit.
And as we know, he's going for Paul.
Oh, yeah.
So, there are 2 duplicates of Paul. Like, 2 of them are fake, 1 of them is real. Now, it says here, each time the creature targets you, roll a d20 to determine whether it attacks you or duplicate. Fucking hell, it gets a 4. It gets a 4, so it goes for one of Paul's duplicates. It bites down. You see it bite down on Paul, and it matrix glitches out, and it's like, and it goes. And then Paul's there with one of his other duplicates. Those 2 duplicates look at each other and just go, fuck it hell!
Does it only have 1 attack?
It actually does only have 1 attack.
Oh my
Its
gosh.
whole thing is like biting,
Amazing.
grappling, swallowing.
Yeah. Excellent.
Also, if someone can get more than 30 damage on it, it will throw up whatever's inside it. Yeah,
What if you do more than 30 in one blow?
in one
Right,
blow,
right.
it will throw up whatever's inside it.
Really?
That's such a cool little, thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you could have treasure in it.
Exactly, yeah.
be
Ooh,
like-
that's a good idea.
yeah,
There'd
what's-
be some treasure in
What's
it.
in there?
Let's open it up.
Wow.
The dissolving corpses of our friends are in there.
They might not be that dissolved yet.
Half
Who knows
dissolved.
how long it
Needing
takes
to be
to
put
dissolve
out
a
of their
body?
misery. That's a fun bit of the podcast. we have to hold their fucking heads under the water until the bubbles stop.
Oh no.
One of their legs has been melted.
Each of us gets to murder our own counterpart.
That's so dark. I
That
love
is-
it.
So, yes, Paul is like fucking petrified, but his mirror images work and bought you guys some time. It is now Eric's turn.
I don't have anything that can do 30 points of damage, so I think I'm just going to get up and run to the shore.
Great.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Safe.
Nice.
Safe
nice.
bet.
I think we're okay. We're okay. No one's in immediate danger of death, are they?
No.
Other than Paul, yeah.
Paul's
Well,
stuck on the
Paul
ice,
can handle
but, you know. yeah,
Okay,
he'll be
so
fine.
He's got to learn.
does Eric get to the shore?
Yeah. Eric's
Okay.
dashing.
All right. So you just line up with Henley and hi, Eric.
Yes. So who's out there now? Paul and GlueBrick?
They're still out there.
Paul, and GlueBrick.
It's only Paul and Paul. One of the Pauls is gone.
Paul, and GlueBrick.
It is now Gluebrick's turn.
So I'm 20 feet away? Because I ran 40, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an interesting choice. Do you stay behind to help Paul, the NPC, or
Save yourself to continue your adventures in hell.
the rest of the happy boys are lined up on the shore looking pretty happy right now?
I feel like Paul's a kind of deluxe NPC. You know, he's
He's a premium.
a premium.
Okay, I don't want to leave anyone behind. So yeah, I see the shoreline, I see the happy boys, but then I look at Paul and I'm like, I remember what that big, giant, sexy barbarian said to me. Task halved is a mast laughed. And then
Well said.
and then I run to, there's 2 mirror images.
So you have to roll me a d20 to determine. Now, because there's only one, you have to roll an 11 or higher.
It's a natural one.
It's a natural one.
Oh my
So
god.
GlueBrick flies into another rage. Fucking hell, GlueBrick. But the good thing is you run back, you run at Paul again in a rage because you didn't beat the challenge. You run to the mirror image. You smash the mirror
Yes,
image.
okay.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
you didn't beat the challenge.
Okay, so I just beat the shit out of it.
You just punch through an illusion.
Yeah,
and it just disappears.
I punch it, it disappears, and then I just stop and I turn slowly to Paul, and my eyes are fiery red, and that's my go.
Great. So it's now Paul's turn.
Paul, get the fuck out of there, man.
Paul says, "Fuck it, hell." And Paul is 30 feet away, and Paul's going to use his action to move towards the shore. But as he runs, he casts Ray of Sickness at the Remorhaz.
Nice.
That's it. Show us your spells, Paul.
And the Remorhaz has to make a Constitution saving throw, which it fails.
Nice.
So it is going to take 2d8 damage. Paul's doing his bit, guys.
Paul's doing great.
Paul lands a sick 4 damage on the Remorhaz. However, the Remorhaz is now poisoned. which means it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Great. That's really good.
Okay.
That's amazing.
And Paul is now on the shore.
Hey, Paul! Welcome to the shore.
Oh, you see what I did with the rare sickness?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Oh, very good.
Very good, Paul. You're becoming one of us.
Yeah, we like a
Trying my best.
pun.
And it's now Ghoul.
Okay, so Ghoul is going to continue Moonbeam, I think, is
Great.
working well. So can I just use my action to point the beam back at the worm?
Yeah, you
the
can move
Remorhaz.
the moonbeam up to 60 feet, and it has not moved more than 60 feet, so you can move that towards it.
All right, let's light this fucker up.
Great. So you light this fucker up, and he gets, on his constitution saving throw, another 7.
Yay!
Unbelievable. So that's
Okay,
13.
okay.
So 2d10 damage,
Amazing.
please.
Okay, that is a 12.
That is a 12.
Healthy 12.
Healthy 12. The Remorhaz, you're chipping away at it,
Okay.
guys. Little and often. It's now Henley's turn.
Okay, and I should have used my Hunter's Mark ages ago, but I
yeah.
didn't. And now I will. I mark the creature as my quarry, giving me extra damage against it, and I fire another 2 arrows.
Nice. Fire away.
That's a 22 and a 29.
They both hit.
Excellent.
Wow.
Or boom, boom.
So now it's 21 damage.
21.
Whoa, that's the first hit.
That's the first hit, and 14 damage.
Great. The Remorhaz is still going.
Oh my
but that
God.
is some big hits. However, you've done over 30 damage.
Yeah.
So when your 2 arrows thud into the Remorhaz, you see it retches and its stomach convulses. And according to the D&D rules, if the Remorhaz takes 30 or more damage in a single turn, it's technically from a creature inside it, but I'm going to say from outside it because I want this to happen.
I shot it in the stomach.
You shot it in the stomach, exactly. It has to roll a Constitution saving throw, and because it's poisoned from Paul,
yeah.
it rolls it at a disadvantage, and it fails its Constitution saving throw, and it vomits up the merry fellows.
Are they alive?
What are you doing?
A pile of acid and bodies. And you are face to face with the kind of like mirror image of your gang just being destroyed by this acid.
Welcome to the shore!
You know, they would have been so much better off if we just left them in the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Try and help people.
Oh, Paul, what have you done?
Yeah,
It's the Remorhaz now, right?
Yeah, whose turn is it? Is it?
it is now the Remorhaz's turn, and the Remorhaz, it's going to go for GlueBrick because GlueBrick is close by.
Oh, GlueBrick's in a rage.
Yeah, and because its
Maybe
tremor
devil.
sense is gone from being deafened,
Yeah.
it's only going for what it can see,
Yeah.
and it can see
All of us.
GlueBrick.
Yeah, and I just give out a big loud roar, pound my chest, I'm like, bring it on, I want the fight.
It's coming in hard for a bite. What's your armor class?
18.
It gets 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And it does.
You're still going. It's a lot of rolling.
There's a lot of rolls.
This is sounding bad.
Right, before I tell you the score, Chris, you're in rage, right?
I'm in
you're-
rage, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you're resistant to piercing damage.
Piercing, yeah.
You're not resistant to fire damage.
No.
Okay, so you take a total of 21 damage,
21.
and that's like halved.
Oh my gosh.
And you
Okay.
are now grappled by the Remorhaz
Bring
in
it
its
on.
jaws.
Okay. Okay.
Eric, it is your turn.
Okay. Do you reckon we could make this thing laugh? Hideous laughter. Says a creature of my choice that I can see within
Maybe
range.
we're pretty funny.
It's a wisdom saving throw. I mean, maybe Remorhaz. You know, I
Is
don't know what the
this,
history
Has
of
a sense of
Remorhaz
humour.
stand-up comedy is. Let's do that. I'm going to cast hideous laughter on it. We're going to see if it's got a sense of humour, and then hopefully it will laugh. It will spit out GlueBrick, and it will fall prone.
So I'm going to say, usually in D&D rules, creatures with as low intelligence as a Remorhaz are immune to this spell. But
It was always a gamble.
I think this is great. I think we should at least try, right?
Absolutely,
we should
yeah.
definitely
It's
see.
low humour you're using.
Yeah.
Lowest
Yeah.
comedy. Yeah, really bawdy stuff.
Bawdy, cheap gags.
Yeah. So Eric's just doing some cheap gags on the shore to try and make the Remorhaz laugh. And it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
That's right.
Against 16. Its wisdom is +0.
Oh.
And it got a 12. So that
It falls prone, it's incapacitated, unable to stand up for the duration. up to 1 minute.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say
Incapacitated it.
it's laughing. It's going to release GlueBrick.
Yes.
It's going to fall to the ground. It's laying there, and it's just fucking laughing on the ice. Wow. So, again, you have saved it, and it doesn't take any damage, right?
No, but
Yeah.
we've put it out of the game for a bit.
Yeah.
And it rolled,
And we showed it a good
its
time.
wisdom saving throw, again, just to say, with disadvantage, because Paul poisoned it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, Paul
he's done
might
well.
be MVP of this
Yeah.
fight, guys.
Look, we
He's-
appreciate Paul.
He's pulling his weight.
Yes, this
Very
is good.
good.
Inspiration
Nice.
That was good.
never comes my
That was
way.
good.
Go on, I am going to give you inspiration because you said a nice thing about Paul. Nice things about Paul get inspiration,
I
everyone.
think you're
I like it.
biased.
I like it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. GlueBrick, it is now your turn. I need you to roll to see if you can control the rage. So roll me a d20.
3.
3.
I am not in control.
Okay, so you're gonna start smashing the Remorhaz.
Yep. And I'm going to play it as if I am the rage. So I'm going to use a frenzy attack. So it would be a 2 attacks.
Okay, great.
It is prone, so you have advantage.
And I have advantage. That's amazing. My eyes are going to burn red. I'm going to rip off my great axe from my back, and I'm just going to dive onto its face, and I'm going to start hacking it using my frenzy attack. I'm going to do 2 attacks.
Great. Okay, so roll me 2 great axe attacks.
So the
with
first one-
advantage.
19.
19, that hits.
And the second attack, what you do about that, is 24.
24, yeah, that also hits.
So the first attack, 11. Second attack is, 17.
17. So that is 28 damage.
Come on, that's it. It's down. It's over.
Can you roll me 3d6?
5.
You take 5 fire damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I'm touching it.
You've come into contact with the Remorhaz's body.
he would have gone on it. He doesn't care.
But the Remorhaz is just about still standing. It's
But-
still going.
It has. It can now make a wisdom saving throw at advantage to see if the effects of the laughter wear off.
After every
Every
turn.
time it takes damage.
yeah.
Okay, well, it'll actually just be regular because it's got disadvantage because of the poison.
Right.
So it gets a 10.
Fails.
It's still laughing. It's
Loving
still
life.
down.
It's loving life, this thing.
It's absolutely having the time of its life, and it's Paul's go.
Paul, take it down.
Oh, you want Paul to take it down?
My young acolyte who is older than me.
Okay.
You have it.
What? I'm going to just see if I can find Paul's most powerful spell. Okay, Paul is encouraged by your words, Eric.
Do it, Paul. Do it.
And he reaches deep inside himself
You can do it,
for
Paul.
his most powerful spell. And he casts Ice Storm. And he can do this once.
No, don't do that one. It's immune to ice and fire damage. Paul, you fucking idiot. Paul, I can see what you're preparing from your hand
And
signals.
he's going,
Don't do that one.
I got it.
No. Skip on.
He's made the choice.
He's made his choice.
He rolls it well spotted. And GlueBrick, you're within 20 feet of it, right?
Awesome.
So you also take some damage.
Not good, Paul. Not good.
He's just got too excited. He's like, fucking come on! And he just calls. He just looks at the sky and he's just like, God of Cold!
No. Don't do that one.
Erica got this. Here we go! And
gods help
he,
us.
a hail of rock hard ice pounds the ground at a 20-foot radius and a
Amateur.
40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range, which is the Remorhaz. Each creature in the cylinder, including GlueBrick, must make a dexterity saving throw. The Remorhaz has failed his saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage, so that's what the Remorhaz
that helps, yeah.
is going to take. He takes 14
Okay.
bludgeoning
Not bad.
damage.
20. Not natural.
So you take half as much. So can you roll me 2d8 bludgeoning damage?
9.
9. And roll me 4d6 cold damage.
21. That was fucked.
Wow.
21. So
Yeah.
you take 30 damage in total. But you're
Down.
resistant to both of those because you're in rage and you're mounting Goliath.
Oh, great.
So
it's
you
15.
take 15 damage in total. So Paul has cast probably one of the most ineffectual high-level spells he could have chosen.
That was
Paul, just when
And
we thought.
He
appalling.
and it's oh, you were nasty to Paul. You lose inspiration. Yeah, sorry. And Paul is really proud of himself, and he drops to his knees, and he's just like, "How do I do? How's the Remorhaz? I bet it's fucking ruined."
Look at it. It's still there. It's laughing.
What? No, it should be dead.
It might not be laughing. It has another saving throw.
Oh God! Yeah, it's still laughing.
It's still
laughing. Oh, God, I'm knackered. Ghoul, I think it's your turn. Now you go.
Me?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What? Me? Okay, I'm going to take this thing down. So with my action, I'm going to stride forward, go up really close to it, and just place one tiny finger onto it.
Great.
And go, boop.
Nice. Roll me 7d6 damage.
This better work.
And it's prone.
It's prone. It's laughing. It's poisoned. It's deafened.
25 damage.
25
Come on.
damage.
Surely this is it.
And with that, you go boop, and the Remorhaz is still. It's dead! It explodes! It blows up in a shower of bone.
Well, that is a Remorhaz has been.
Very nice.
Very good.
It's Ghoul's kind of covered in Remorhaz.
Remorhaz gunk. However, you are now within striking range of GlueBrick.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, he's still raging.
Shoot,
Yeah,
I forgot
because
that.
he's still raging.
It's
So-
not your turn yet, though.
Oh, well, we're still in.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. Yeah. So you have
Henley's-
killed the Remorhaz.
Okay.
And Paul, he dropped to his knees and he looks up and he thinks the Ice Storm did that. And Paul is just like, see, Eric, I told you. That's how you do it.
Yes, very good, Paul. Very good.
Oh, also, before we do anything, Ghoul, you need to take 3d6 damage because you touched the Remorhaz.
Ah, damn. Okay. 11 damage.
11 damage. It is Henley's turn, though.
Yeah. Okay, so I can see that GlueBrick's out of control again, so I'm going to just try and grapple him. I'm going to go for a rugby tackle, just try and take him out,
Holy shit. Okay.
grab his legs.
You're going to rugby tackle
Roll me
Gluebrick.
opposing strength checks.
I'm just going to try and hook his feet.
Roll me opposing strength
What?
Any
checks.
kind of effect. No, I suppose not.
He's like, the guy is fucking
I mean, I'm really strong, man.
I
I've got
haven't really
advantage
got
as well.
any other abilities to take me
Yeah.
down, though. I
Tackle
try
him.
and tackle him.
Yeah.
Okay, I lower down, arms
Hunker
wide.
down.
I'm gonna, I'm grappling. I'm
Great. Roll me opposing strength checks, just straight up strength.
Come on. 8.
16.
Oh no, I bounce off.
So you break your
16.
face on Gluebrick's shin.
Yeah, so you
going for
just
a
smash
tackle.
into GlueBrick,
Bounce straight off him.
and you are now within range of of GlueBrick. It's now Eric's turn.
I cast Minor Illusion on GlueBrick, and I put around his head like a baby's mobile. Like a little horse, and a little lighthouse, and a little wand.
That's
and nice
great.
little sparkly things that will distract him. You know, and see if we can put him to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lull
nice,
him.
really nice. And so is that an intelligence check or a wisdom check?
There's no
If
specific.
the creature uses its action to examine the illusion, a successful investigation check against my spell save DC, which is 16.
Great, just a straight intelligence check.
Mate, it's a natural 20.
So GlueBrick knows it's an illusion.
You saw through it.
Oh wow!
Remarkably sharp for GlueBrick in a rage.
I know.
And it is now GlueBrick's turn. So roll me another saving throw to see if you stay in rage.
It's 10.
10.
It's halfway. What do we do?
Oh no, it's you have to get 11 or higher.
Oh, that was it,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
you're still in rage. So
Yes.
Henley is at your feet, having tried to tackle you.
So I look at Henley, I pick him up,
Hi, GlueBrick.
and I'm going to smash him twice into the floor. I'm going to pick him
you're
up
gonna
by his
Hulk me.
foot, a bit like Hulk, and I'm going to
God.
smash you down twice.
Oh
my
brutal.
gosh.
I don't know what attack that will be.
Just roll me 2 to be unarmed strike. So roll me 2 unarmed
golly.
attacks.
yeah, 24.
Yeah. hit.
24.
Oh,
yeah.
Henley.
And second one, 14.
No, that doesn't hit.
You pick him up with the first one and you slam him into the floor, and then you go to punch him while he's on the ground, and Henley just does that thing where he just rolls his head to one side and just dodges the punch. But
So
roll me for damage on the first hit.
that's 12.
12 damage. I'm still okay, kind of.
And, yeah, you smash a fist into the ground, and it's now Paul's turn. And I'm going to say Paul is too exhausted from the
From the useless
You
spell.
lazy shit. Get up and do something.
Do you have inspiration?
I do.
You've lost it now. You can't say nasty things to Paul,
that's
man.
true.
Yeah.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
Paul has a really weird diplomatic immunity that I
Yeah, we've got to
There's
take him
something
down
about
now.
him. He's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
privilege in action, isn't it?
Ghoul's turn.
Oh, it's Ghoul's turn. So Ghoul is
Nepaltism. Sorry.
Nepal. That's very good. So I guess
Nice.
I'm still in the same place that we left off.
You're still within striking distance
I'm
of
within
GlueBrick.
striking distance of GlueBrick. I cast Hold Person. Wisdom save 16. Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Okay.
So, GlueBrick, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Was it wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom.
Aren't you lucky?
Yeah.
16.
Oh,
16.
So it was 16. So
You succeed, yeah.
We both got excited for each other. 'Cause I'm in two places here. I'm for the happy boys, but
Yeah.
also
oh, damn it.
Ruining us.
I'm ruining you, yeah.
Guys, it didn't work.
It's okay, it's my turn now. And I've got this. And I think I draw my bow. I mean, I'm close to you, so I'm going to have a disadvantage, right? Because I'm right next to you.
Yeah, and you're laying on the ground.
Or you could just-
technically,
Laying
but
on the
You
ground.
could just go for a bow shot on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 bow shots from the ground. I'm just going to try and shoot GlueBrick in the chest to just take him down.
Whoa.
Yeah, because
Brutal.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
Yeah.
really wrecking us. Okay, so with a disadvantage, 2 attacks. 15
No.
and 20. Not natural.
20, get me.
Okay, great. I get him.
come on, he's not got a lot left.
That's 16 damage.
Whoa, yeah.
Okay, so one of the arrows just catches your fucking hell artery. I don't know.
Thuds into the artery.
Yeah.
Kills
Blood
you.
like spurts out. Yeah.
I cut an artery in your neck and blood sprays
And like
over
Fargo,
the snow.
there's blood everywhere
All
all
over
over the snow.
GlueBrick just drops.
Yeah, I drop and I'm unconscious.
Sorry, GlueBrick. Play out of combat.
GlueBrick is down, and you guys are out of combat.
Oh, finally.
Okay, and I drag GlueBrick onto the shore.
We help each other up, bruised
Yeah.
and battered and exhausted.
That was a bad one.
But you know what? We did it. We fought that thing and we beat it together.
The ice has been cracked, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
from like the several things. So you got to get off the
let's
ice.
Get off the fucking ice. And we stop and we look at the decaying, dissolved bodies of the merry fellows.
Yeah.
And Henley says, "Poor unfortunate souls."
Well,
And all of the slop and bodies of the Remorhaz and the merry fellows just slide into the lake as the ice melts. And while you guys were making your way back to the shore, Eric, can you roll a perception check for me?
Plus 120.
Very nice. So as these guys are coming back, and as you hear poor unfortunate souls, you're facing away from the lake with Paul, and you notice several figures coming through the fog around the lake.
We are not alone.
well, who's there? Who goes there?
And you guys turn around and you see a dozen huge Goliaths with bows pointed at you. And several Goliaths come out of the sort of foliage on ground level.
Henley turns and runs and says, "I'll see you in 26 miles!" He doesn't really do that.
And they are just standing there with their spears pointing at you. And the lead one is just like, "You're going to need to come with us."
I say, we are the happy boys. Fear us?
Thank you for listening to Hell or High Rollers. That was episode 34 of, I don't know how many, but there will be many more episodes to come. My name is Dave Hearn, and I am your GM. Eric Sanguinious was played by Adam Megiddo. Ellie Morris was Ghoul. Henry Shields was Henley Whispers, and Chris Leask was, GlueBrick Bumbledung. If you're loving this podcast, head on over to our Patreon page where you can enjoy a whole host of extra goodies. You can get a bunch of stuff, right? And every week I tell you about this bunch of stuff. And you know, if you're already on there, that it's a good bunch of stuff. So if you know, you know. Get on board, sign up to the Patreon. We love and appreciate all of your support. And while you're there, you can meet legends like Song of Erin, Brian Peacock, Ed Len, Jane Harris, Emily Champion, H. Bogart, Chaos, Dan Peterson, and Reese Whitfield. The show is produced by the wonderful Gareth Tempest, and the song is by Max Runham. Thank you very much for listening, and good night!
When you get through 9 layers of hell, you'll have a hell of a story to tell. You're heading back to life, back to the grind, but it ain't that like you knew so well. Keep telling myself to stay strong. You know I ain't done nothing wrong. I can feel it in my soul that this ain't where I belong.